Okay, patterns program. See, first I am taking a square pattern. पूरे pattern program लेना possible नहीं है. So some of the pattern program I am going to take here. Okay, first I am going to take here square pattern. Okay, square pattern. Printing numbers, alphabets, printing character. Okay, number, comma, alphabet. Alphabets in square pattern. Okay, in the square pattern. Okay, first example we are going to take here square pattern. So program number 74. Okay, suppose I want to print a star. Okay, I want to print a star. If you enter n is equal to nth number of rows. If you enter n is equal to 3, I want to print the star in this pattern. See here. Okay. If you enter the 3, I want to print the star in this pattern. If you enter the n is equal to 5, okay, n is equal to 5, I want to print the star, 5 star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number of rows. If you enter the n, it means what? Number of rows. Okay, number of rows 5 times. Okay, like this way. इसलिए मैं okay 4 5 ये 3 वाला निकाल देता. सेम ही है 3 रो को या अच्छा ये ऐसा ऐसा आएगा. n इज इक्वल टू 5. अगर आप प्रेस करोगे n इज इक्वल टू 5 लेते हैं तो 5 टाइम्स रो आने चाहिए. 5 टाइम. ओके, स्टार आई वांट टू प्रिंट लाइक दिस वे. आई वांट आउटपुट लाइक दिस वे. ओके, अगेन इफ यू एंटर n इज इक्वल टू 3 करेंगे तो 3 टाइम्स 3 आने चाहिए. 3 रोज. ओके, नंबर ऑफ रोज दैट इज डिपेंड ऑन. ओके, ठीक है, पहले ये लिखते हैं उसके बाद हम कैपिटल ए. ओके, सपोज अगर आपने लिखा वेरियस पैटर्न्स आई एम गोइंग टू टेक, डोंट वरी, वेरियस पैटर्न्स. ठीक है, पहला ये ले लेते हैं हम, ये वाला पैटर्न. अगर आपने एन लेते हो nth नंबर ऑफ रो, आई वांट टू प्रिंट दिस पैटर्न. ओके, नाउ टेक दिस हियर, printing the star in square pattern. Okay, character printing the star in square pattern. Save as 75. Remove everything. Printing asterisk or star or fixed character in square pattern. Okay, in the square pattern. So when, okay, let us open here paint. Okay, yes, suppose you are entering n is equal to 5, okay, or n is equal to 3. Suppose you are entering n is equal to 3. I want a fixed asterisk. Okay, I want this output. Three times 3 rows I need. Okay, 3 rows. See, I want this output. So do you know how it can be possible? Okay, this is what 3 rows. Okay, and 3 columns. 3 rows and 3 columns. When n is equal to 3, that means n is equal to 3, 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so I want to print here what? Asterisk. Okay, I want to print here also the asterisk. Here also I want to print. Okay, so now we can say this is what, you know, nested loop. Nested loop. Okay, this is possible when you are going to do the nested loop. Okay, row and column. Yes, row and column. So we can say this is the I loop. Okay, I is equal to, we can start with 0 or 1, that is doesn't matter. Okay, I is equal to 1, सॉरी I इज इक्वल टू 0, I इज इक्वल टू 1, आप 0 से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हो या 1 से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, डिपेंड अपॉन यू. एंड I इज इक्वल टू 2, and this is what j loop. Okay, j is equal to 0. If you are starting from 0, so you can start with this 0, no problem. You can also start with the 1, आप 1 से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, चलो देखते हैं अभी. j is equal to 0. Okay, then j is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2. ओके, सो इसका मतलब अगर n की वैल्यू 3 रहती है तो जो j आई लूप है कितने नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स एग्जीक्यूट होनी चाहिए? 3 नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. j जो लूप है वो कितने नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स एग्जीक्यूट होनी चाहिए? 3 टाइम्स. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया अभी? यस, n इज इक्वल टू 3 है तो 3 टाइम्स आई लूप और j लूप एग्जीक्यूट होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, और I loop is for the row and j is for column. Then I want to print that star. Okay, I want to print that star here and there. Okay, imaginary, you can say imaginary square means row and column, that is generated. Okay, so how we can write for n number of I is equal to 0, I less than n number of times we required, n number of times required or not, and I plus plus. Okay, inside that one we have to write here, we need to write here what? Next for loop means we can say nested for loop. For j is equal to 0 and j less than up to the what? N and j plus plus. Okay, and inside that I want to print here. What you need to print here then? Star. Okay, I want to print that fixed character. Okay, okay, so open and close, that is what? Printf, what you need to print? Asterisk. Okay, yes, that's it. Then we can write here, close this outer for loop also. Okay, yeah, now see in the first row. Now when I is equal to 0, when I is equal to 0, then j is equal to 0, 1 and j is equal to 2. Okay, means how many times it will be execute j? 3 times. If you are entering n is equal to 3, so the j will execute 3 times. Okay, when I is equal to 0, then j is equal to 0, then print what? J is equal to 0, then print what? Star. Okay, yes, star is printed. Right, now again j is get incremented. Okay, j is going to become a 1, 1 less than is equal to 3, condition satisfied, then print a star. Where it is going to be print now? Here. Okay, now once again j is going to become a 2, 2 less than is equal to 3, condition satisfied, then print a star here. Okay, yes, 3 star is printed in the one row. After that j is going to become a 3, 3 less than is equal to 3, condition unsatisfied, then come off this inside of loop. Okay, जो inner loop है उसके बाहर निकलिए. Okay, so we required here what? Printf backslash n. Okay, printf backslash n. Okay, means now the terminal is comes here. Okay, now I is going to become a what? Here I is going to become a what? When I is equal to 1, then again the same thing, j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2. Means how many times star will be get printed? 3 times. Okay, 3 times. Again next row. Okay, this is in the backslash n, out of this out of the inner for loop. Okay, then again when I is going to become a what? 2, then j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1, j is equal to 2. Okay, yes, so how many times this will executed? 3 times the star will get print. Okay, 3 3 3, then I is going to become a 3. 3 less than is equal to 3, condition unsatisfied. Then what is our resultant output? So what is our resultant output then? 3 times star, pahla row, second row 3 times star, and third row also print 3 times star. Okay, if you enter the nth number of row is 3, so you will get this output. Okay, now let us check this one by executing this program. Very simple logic, nested loop is there. Okay, so two loops are there, so take two variable, okay, I and j, and take one for nth number of rows. So you can write here the printf. You can write enter the number of rows, कितना चाहिए आपको. Okay, enter the number of rows. ठीक है, then you can write in the scanf %d comma ampersand of n. Okay, now start writing the logic. Two for loop we required. Okay, for I start with 0, you can start with 1 also, no problem. I less than is equal to n. Okay, because that the condition is depend upon the end user. n की वैल्यू कितने डालने वाला है एंड यूजर, उनके ऊपर डिपेंड है कंडीशन. देन फॉर j इज इक्वल टू 0, j लेस देन इज इक्वल टू n एंड j प्लस प्लस, तो आपका स्क्वायर पैटर्न डिजाइन होगा प्रॉपर. ओके, देखो ये फॉर लूप nth नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स चल रही है, और ये भी जोड़ लो j लूप है 1 नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, मीन्स वी आर गेटिंग दिस पैटर्न in the form of rows and column. Okay, in the form of rows and column. Okay, this is row, and this is column. Okay, this is for rows and this is for column. Okay, now print. What you want to print here? The star I want to print. Okay, simply give the asterisk, then comma, no comma. Okay, yes, so here now if you given here asterisk, so how many times asterisk will be print? If you enter the n, 3 times asterisk will be print. Okay, एक ही लाइन में पूरा प्रिंट होगा, एक ही लाइन में. ओके, एक ही लाइन में 3 बार 3 स्टार प्रिंट हो गए. ओके, सी एक ही लाइन में 3 बार 3 स्टार प्रिंट हो गए. एक पहला, ये दूसरा, ओके, ये तीसरा, चौथा भी हो गए 3 टाइम्स 0 से स्टार्ट किया. ओके, लेट अस टेक फर्स्ट, यू कैन टेक हियर \n also, printf here \n. Okay, now I want 3. सॉरी, मैंने यहाँ पे इज इक्वल टू लिखा ना, इसके कारण वो ऐड हो गया 1. सो लेस देन कीजिए, क्योंकि मैंने 0 से स्टार्ट किया ना, 3 तो 3 टाइम्स से आना चाहिए. ओके, बिफोर n1 यू कैन चेक फर्स्ट, बिफोर \n. सो 3 स्टार 3 टाइम्स, 3 3 3. ओके, 9. ओके, सपोज आई एम एंटरिंग 3. ओके, 3 3 3. ओके, 3 3 3. ओके, 9 स्टार विल बी प्रिंट इन द सिंगल लाइन. So I don't want to print in the single line. Okay, so here use the \n. Now you can check if you enter nth number of rows 3. Now see, but something is missing. We required some space, gap, gap. Simply see here and give the space. Okay, now give the space. Now let us check. Now it will look beautiful. Okay, 3, yeah. Nth number of rows 5 5 5 rows, yes, 5 rows. Nth number of rows 10 rows. Okay, टिपके आ गए, अभी रंगोली निकाल सकते हैं. ओके, so tomorrow we are going to see the other patterns. So instead of this star you can print another other character that will also print. Okay, you can print the other characters also. Program number 75. You can try yourself. It's very interesting program. Pattern programs are very interesting and also important program. Logic explanations are very important. So want to print here capital A. Okay, so capital A will be printed. Okay, see here 5, capital A are printing. Okay, but I don't want to specify that character. Then how it will be print? Okay, I don't want to specify that character. You can see here percent %c you can give. And do you know capital A, ASCII value of capital A is what? What is ASCII value of capital A? That is 65. So give here 65. Observe carefully what I am written here. परसेंट सी ऑफ 65. मैं कुछ बोल रहा हूँ उनको, कंपाइलर को, कि 65 पे जो कैरेक्टर है वो आप प्रिंट कीजिए. ओके, नाउ सी हियर अमेजिंग आउटपुट. सो आई एम राइटिंग हियर 5. यस, A is printed 5 times or not? I want to print a small a. Okay, small a. What is the ASCII value of small a? 97. See here how many times you want to print a small a. So 5 I am writing here small a. Okay, ठीक है कि नहीं? Is it okay? 65. How many number of times is required? 3 numbers of row and column. So 75. Or you can take here a different taking, otherwise you will get confused there. Okay, so I'm taking different program numbers. Okay, so here just character, whatever you character you want, print here and space, then save as 76. Now instead of that one I can write %c then space comma 65. Okay, that is what ASCII code. I can give here ASCII 65, that is print character A. Okay, number of rows 3 is